Okay, welcome. My name's Brian Knight. I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday for me. Um, Interesting. Welcome, Peter, Darren, Tom. Peter dropped off. So he'll come back.
Hey everyone.
Tom, very interesting yesterday.
Did you take any of those trades?
Yeah.
How you doing on them?
Well, I need a little bit of clarification on something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go through a few and have a bit of a squeeze. Anyway,
I lost
let,
Hi
one.
there, Brian.
hey, Peter, back again.
Yeah, don't know what happened. Just disappeared.
That's okay, mate. No worries at all. I don't know. Did you watch the recording yesterday or?
No, I didn't get the watch the
No,
recording
that's okay.
yesterday.
No worries. Oh, we'll just have a look in that. Hey, Darren, how are you? Are you on the road again, or are you home or out
I
or?
am now on the road again. Yeah,
Oh God, that's the
yeah,
song. On the road again.
yeah.
No. Well, welcome to. Did you get to take in any of Tom's explanation yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I did quite a bit, but it's a bit difficult when you can't really see the charts. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
have a play back the recording and have a proper look. Um,
yeah. Well,
if we get a chance.
we'll have a look today through them, and we'll try. Anyway, we'll just focus on that just for the minute, and we'll see. I was quite impressed. So anyway, welcome to this live Forex analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group will be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we're not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure and a bit about us live session traders there. Um, let's go across the charts and just have a look. I've got an AUD CAD. We'll just share that for the moment. All right, so we've got daily and we've got 45 minute. These are Renko bricks,
Correct.
not candles.
Renko bricks, yes.
Rento
Renko,
bricks.
Renko.
Oh, Renko.
Renko bricks. Interesting.
Who'd have thunk, huh?
Well, yeah, it's a yeah. So you were saying what? You took a number of trades yesterday?
Me?
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, I did. I lost
And
one.
lost one.
I'm up 20.
Up 20 trades and lost one, or up
Yeah,
20%.
up 20 trades.
Mm-hmm. And a culmination of whatever. You're still in those 20 or you
Yeah,
okay, right.
I'm getting ready to get out of. I'm looking at one.
Yeah,
In
I
fact, it's
was
AUD CAD that I'm considering getting out of.
correct. I was about to say that would be so for Peter's sake, maybe Darren, I'm not sure, but just look at what the settings are. Um, I'm pretty sure it's the same. They're the same settings across on
Yeah, daily's exactly the same.
the daily. Okay, well let's go on the 45 minute and let's just look at the different things that we've got on here.
Excuse me,
One,
why
yeah,
explain 45 minutes? Why 45 minutes?
For some reason,
Tom.
it works best with the indicator on the intraday time frame. The guy that was explaining this, it was a video. I was studying Wyckoff, and at the very bottom, for whatever reason, it had this little video of how to use Renko candles, and I was like, "What the hell's a Renko candle?" So I went into it and I looked at it, and so when I clicked on the Renko candles, and it was like, "Oh wow, that's like night and day clear. It's so clear. It's not all the little individual candles." And then I was like, okay, but and he goes, you use a 14 EMA. And I said, well, get rid of the EMA altogether and use the CM trend bar. So all I did was I went back and I adjusted the CM trend bar to the third candle back, 1, 2, 3 from the top, or 1, 2, 3 from the bottom. And it changes color around that third candle, which means within that time frame, you're going to get a yellow candle, a long or a short, and a change of the trend bar, and I get in.
Oh my God.
It's the same on every time frame. And then I was like, okay, well, it'd be helpful to know when that trend bar changes, give me some sort of indication. So I went back and turned on twin range filter. And then I just sat there and played with it for a minute and was like, okay, this is moving, it's moving, it's moving, but it's not. And I just kept going down in numbers. So from like 27 to 15 to 5, and it was like barely moving. And I hit 1 all the way down, and they line up perfectly. So just by shit chance, I was playing with it and figured this out, only because I was studying something else and ran across it. And now it's like I can't unsee it. And it's just so crystal clear now. So all I did was I changed the green and red candles because they get confusing with the yellows. I just made mine a different color. So I made mine blue and white. And whenever I see the yellow, it stands out as the primary color, I get into the trade. I took a trade just last night, let's say, this trade right here, AUD CAD, in fact. So I got the signal. There's your yellow short at the top. It started ticking off at 8:45 a.m. The next candle posted at 4:15 p.m. The next candle was at 5 p.m. yesterday. Got another yellow candle at 3:30 a.m. I'm in bed. I'm not even awake. Got yet another candle at 4:15, an hour later. At 9:30 this morning, we're just now getting another candle getting ready to post. You can't go by the time clock on a 45-minute candle. It doesn't exist. These only post when price has met a certain range for the brick to post. So if all I'm looking for is direction, then all I'm looking for is my 3-step setup, which is the yellow candle, the change on the trend bar, and a buy or sell. And then since these 50% candles are considered support and resistance, I'm only interested in this down move. Wherever those yellow candles are, the yellow bricks, is where this is. I'm looking for this to come back to. So as it pulls up, this is going to change within the next couple hours, probably right at 2 o'clock, which I get in anyways. I don't care about the time because time is irrelevant to me. And then I just let it run. Whatever it's going to do, it's going to do. But these things take forever to post because they don't post every 45 minutes. So you have all the time in the world to go, okay, do I have my 3-finger check off? Which direction am I going overall? If he's on the daily, is it going down? Then you're looking for sells, which means you're going to look for to pull back up here somewhere to one of these yellow candles and get another short and sell it out and let it continue selling on the daily.
Correct.
It just color coordinates all your moves for you. Now, let me give you another trick I just discovered. If you could take an arrow, would you take an arrow?
Yeah,
Brian?
see those arrows? Yeah, I know. I saw them come up yesterday, and I go like, "Oh, I didn't work out which indicator." Hang on a minute. Let's see if it's no, it's not that. It's not that. No, it's not that. I don't even know what's creating these
Those
triangle
arrows
these
are trades you take.
right.
Yeah, you turn them off in your toggle up at the top to the right.
Top to the right.
Go up to the toggle for the screen. Higher to your right, higher to your right, way to your right. See the little toggle button right there next to, see the camera next to you?
Yeah.
One more over.
Publish.
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh, that one.
One more over. Click that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
and
in under trading.
yeah, and it'll say orders, executions,
Yeah, yeah,
lows and
yeah,
highs,
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You can just kind of find where it says print chart.
What's it say?
I don't know. Hold on, let me get my glasses.
No, it doesn't matter. Positions, profit and loss money. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
No, yeah, this is where you want to look for it, but that's not it. Click orders. Just pick up the whole box and move it to the right. Did it get rid of it? No.
No.
Click that one. Click orders back on.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not it.
It's executions.
That's it. That's it.
Ah, there we go. And they're the labels.
That tells you where you've taken trades.
Yeah, and I took that trade. Oh, okay.
So if you want to get rid of it, that's where you get rid of it.
It doesn't matter. I don't need to get rid of it. It's actually quite. But I didn't get into the trade until down here somewhere. But it doesn't matter because it says it's on that candle, and that says where I got out. But I didn't. It was at the price there at the bottom of that yellow. Oh no, it was down here. No, it was down here. Okay. So answer to your question, Peter. Tom's the reason why it's 45 minutes, but it relates nothing to the creation of the brick. It's just a timing reference. It relates to the daily, the closest, apparently. I think this is what Tom said yesterday. Whoever he was watching is saying that the daily on the daily chart and the 45 were
Compatible.
yeah, and you're taking the trades off the 45 with the daily giving you directional trend. But the point is, a brick is not 45 minutes, and a brick is not a day. And I noticed, Tom, that the daily has changed. It's like there were bricks that were there that are not there. Lines. It's like, whoa, what the hell's going on? So what you need to do, which I found really not that difficult actually, is that what you're used to is a candle being created within a certain period of time, and that candle, has a beginning, has an end, and has a timing factor to it. This has none of that. This is a brick gets created, as Tom said, when a criteria has been met. So in actual fact, it is, it seems to be, in what I'm looking through, is a good, it doesn't completely negate consolidation, yet it does give you some sort of an assistance in relation to consolidation and trend sort of flow, which is quite interesting, actually.
And a breakout.
Yes, correct. And a breakout, yeah. So just so that you can, and this is just my observations, and we'll look at settings just in a minute. It's only basically three indicators.
But right now, I have one more I'm going to give you guys.
Okay, well, just hang on though from
Yep.
that. So this 50% body candle indicator normally comes up white. It's been Tom suggests go yellow. He suggests changing it red and blue or whatever, or red and green.
You guys can use whatever colors you want.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make a point of clarity.
Yeah, that's right. So don't worry about these couple of arrows because they're actually trades, a trade that I took in that direction. And okay, so whoops, I'll come back again. The thing is, in this candle, Renko candle is a brick. It's actually not necessarily a can. Well, it's a candle, but we just call them bricks.
They're actually called bricks.
Yeah. Price is in actual fact price. All right. So well, that's how so you can see here this brick is sort of pushing up here, and you'd think that, but price is actually where price is. Does that make sense, Peter? And maybe Darren? So where price is at 0.89300, that's where price, but you can see the candle is up, then back down. Well, the brick.
Above the price.
Well, it looks like it is, but it's actually not because price is here. And that brick doesn't complete until certain criteria have been met for that brick to complete based on price, not on time.
If I could just interject here for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
What you're seeing on that brick that's being created are lower time frames. So at some point on a lower time frame, it came up to the top of that little green box, that brick, and then now it's at the bottom of the little box, wherever price is, whatever.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can't trust the brick, but if you were going to try to put on a trade, you have to be above the brick where it's at.
So, okay.
If you see the price below the brick,
yes,
it doesn't let you pull the price back through the brick.
All right. Okay. Yes.
So just keep that in mind. At least it does it on TradingView.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would for you guys, but keep that in mind.
See price. See the little indicator. This little price thing on the right is where price is coming up and down in lower time frames. But in actual fact, where price is 89,300. That's where that brick is. Well, that's where it started, I suppose.
That's where your green line is for the price line.
Correct, your price line. But I don't know whether I've got to work it out whether this moving number
so the
is
price
in
only
actual fact,
changes when the brick finishes.
Yes, I'm pretty sure of that. Don't quote me yet. Hang on, let me have a look at it. Doesn't really matter. I mean, like here, for example, this is priced down here. This is AUD, USD, and you got 0.62. So that's priced there, right? But there's a new brick. That brick has completed, and there's a new brick being created, right? Here, which is at 62113 currently. Now, Tom, if I was to enter a trade, would I be entering it at 62000 or at 6211110? I think
where the price line is at the bottom of that brick.
We're at 6.2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if this next forming brick was, below this, and price had pulled back up to here on this brick, but there was another brick showing below, you would pull up to that bottom brick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a couple of things I was trying to work out yesterday, but anyway. So let's go back to ADCAD just for the moment and have a look, just so it's not. So if I though go and change this back to let's just freak you out a little bit. We just go back to standard Japanese candles. Look at all this. don't worry about the different color of the candles, but look at all of this rubbish here, right? We little candle, big candle, all that sort of stuff. When you go to these Renkos, look how how straightforward it is. That's the up, that's the down, and you've got where it sort of changes direction at these yellows.
It changes direction at the yellow ones.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
well,
Yes and
well,
no. That's
or
your
continues,
structure. That's your supply and resistance.
and your orders to a certain extent as well, Tom.
order blocks.
So I'm only concerned with what's happening around these yellow candles,
Yeah,
because now you have a. Can you draw a box right there, Brian?
yeah. Just one
On that yellow
second.
candle. Let me show you what I mean.
I will in a minute. Can I just continue for just one
Yep. Go ahead.
moment?
Yeah.
So what I also noticed is that these bricks, when they're red and when they're bluey green, right, they have no wicks. Notice no wicks on any of those greeny blue. But as soon as they're yellow, you have a wick, either up or a down wick. You got that?
Yeah, I got that. What's the wick indicate then?
Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. But but it just and Tom explains this as a 1.5. So if you look at that brick, for example, this one, if you look over to the right, 1.5, it's actually a little bit more than a half brick, that wick went up. And so that's where price reached up to and would need to break it to continue. Same thing here. You have this wick down. It's gone 1.5 basically below, because you can see the price is the same across here,
Yeah,
across all of these candles here,
yeah,
or bricks. And then when it shoots this wick out here, it's 1.5 down from what the low is. So you see this candle, the brick. Okay. It's 1.5 basically above it here.
yeah,
And now I'll just quickly go through. So the body candle thing is really just what you want to do is you got bar color and there's no number. It's just we just turned it yellow. The twin range filter is 11111 on close, and it's exactly the same for the daily. And the EM trend bar is just sitting on number 8. That at the moment. All right. Okay, Tom. I just wanted to show you those couple of bits, which is really simple. All right. Which gives you a yellow 50%, then gives you either a short or a long for a direction decision, right? That's interesting. Look at that. That brick is nearly finished and it's starting a new brick. But the point is, this looks like it's got a little wick at the bottom of it, which is really weird. So you'll have to give me a bit of insight on that one, Tom, because so that brick's not complete. See, the wick just disappeared. Anyway, okay, Tom. So I interrupted just for those couple of last bits that I just wanted to my observations. That's all.
Okay.
So you only get the wicks on the yellow candles.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. Bricks, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm only concerned with what's happening around these yellow bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Can you take just a
box
and put it around that yellow brick?
Yeah, the current one.
Yeah, the current one. That's all I'm worried about right there. Okay.
Well,
so whatever's going to happen is going to happen around this.
Yeah.
So coming off this box, we've now met the yellow bricks across to the left.
Yeah.
Those two bricks got tapped.
Yeah.
This is starting to push out. So now I'm waiting for this to be.
I'll just do this. You can see that that's what happened over here.
Right. Okay. So now I'm only concerned with the current yellow brick. Everything else has been tapped.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for this to change color on the trend line.
Yep.
I'm looking for a yellow candle, and I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
for a long.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow candle is more than likely going to tap back into this yellow box, the
Mm-hmm.
yellow brick,
Yeah.
before it pushes up.
Just like it did here. Just like it
Right.
did there. Just
And you
like
can
it
see
did
where it
there.
pushed down here and missed it.
Yeah,
That's
correct.
why this came back to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm looking for. This is my setup. If it pushes up and says, I got up to these two yellow bricks up here by the short, and it starts, wicking and giving me a yellow brick, and I get the short, I'll get out of this trade going up, and I'll get into the trade going down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you could just take a trend line, just a basic trend line real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you another trick.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the two wicks at the down right there.
Yeah.
From there to there. Right there. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
From there to there.
yeah.
Okay. And then take another one and go from that second wick.
That one here.
No, where go back
Oh,
up.
the second
Right
one.
there.
Yeah, yeah,
From
yeah.
there, go down to the yellow wick. There you go. Now you broke that downtrend. You now have a turn happening. And where's it going to come back to? Somewhere up here to test that high that gave you the two down.
Oh, so
So now,
you're saying potentially up here.
yes. So now take that one that you had drugged down on the second one. Up.
This one?
Up.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. That one right there. Now drag it down.
Oh, this one.
Yes. I'll tell you why.
Oh, you bastard. It won't because I've only taken it to that point. Here we go. Now I got it.
Okay, keep dragging it down, all the way down to that box level. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. You think it's going to come back up to that top, but this is now the second attempt. 1, 2. See the two attempts?
Mm-hmm.
It tried to break down and beat
Mm-hmm.
this low. Tried beating the low to the left, right?
Yeah, try. Yeah, didn't break this over here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
one of two things are going to happen now, because now you're on the move back up.
Mm-hmm.
You broke this trend line. So
Mm-hmm.
now you're either going to push back up and break the overall trend line and continue to shoot out, or this is going to be a soft third and turn and come back through this bottom box, which is now the box that has to be beaten to go lower.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So drag the box across to meet the line. That's your playing field. So now you're looking at this triangle saying you're either going to beat that low or you're going to beat that trend line.
The triangle. Yeah, the trend line. Yeah.
So I'm looking for longs and shorts out of this triangle to get the next move in one direction or another overall.
Mm-hmm.
What's your daily doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The
So your
daily
daily's
still,
showing a downtrend.
yeah, it's still selling.
So I'm looking for this to pull back up, and I'm going to start taking shorts.
Yeah.
Until
totally agree.
until it breaks structure and takes off through that trend line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume it's going to be a soft third attempt to go up.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I get into this long, I'm going to assume it's going to be kind of a short long back to this trend line.
Correct.
But who am I to say? Because this thing could just and take right off. I have no idea.
And who cares? But it'll
And
tell
who
you.
cares? I'll get a couple pips, win, get out and get into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But there's your setup. You have your downtrend, you have your close
Mm-hmm.
trend that tells you that right now it's broke. So I'm expecting a yellow candle to pull back someplace to this trend line, just like it did when it broke the trend over here on this short.
Which this short here.
No. Okay, so
No.
here, let's do it this way, Brian. Let's just do this backwards so we have it both directions. Grab another trend line for me real quick. Take the last two, not from there, not from there. Go up, down to the other yellow candle right next to it.
Oh, this one.
From there to the next yellow candle wick.
Down or up.
Up.
Okay.
All right, so that's where you broke structure.
Yeah.
That's your indication is going down, right? Because it broke your trend line. You take the last two wicks.
And the EMA changed as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so now we know it's got to come back someplace once it breaks this trend line, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it came down and
did.
tested these two yellow bricks down here and pushed away? See that green wick?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, right there. It tested those two yellow boxes, right?
Yeah.
Just formed two yellow boxes. Now it's got to go to the next yellow down candles by the long down to your left.
Which is that one there.
Which is exactly what it did. So now I'm assuming these candles are going to come back up to the very top at some point to take those last two candles out of the top.
Those two or these two?
Well, it's going to come back to there first.
Yeah.
Pull back, take off again, and take these two out. Whatever it's going to do up here on these two.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, these two got tapped by these two. You see that red candle at the very top?
That one there.
No, you see those two yellow bricks at the top?
Yeah.
You see the red wick to the right that tapped them?
Yeah. Correct. Came up here.
That's been tapped.
Yeah.
So now I'm only looking for it to come back.
This hasn't been tapped.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it probably only come back up, tap on the trend line, and then drop itself back off again.
Maybe.
Potentially.
We don't know. That's what we're looking for.
Well, based upon the daily, that's what might happen.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what we're looking for, but we don't know for sure. So that's why I'm playing these trades, each and every one of these trades. So when it comes up and it pushes up, if it gives me a short, I'll take the short.
Yeah.
If it turns around and says long, I'll take the long. I'm just planning on where it's going. If it goes there, fantastic. If not, I'll go the other direction and let it drop off.
Yeah.
But what happens around these yellows are what's important.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
The rest of the chart, the rest of the entire chart doesn't even matter.
No. So is the trend line the additional thing you were talking about?
No. So go over to your daily.
You're way too excited, Tom.
Dude, I am killing this.
Yeah, we're on the daily. Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to put an indicator on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Let me find it.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's called
This is just on the daily?
Just on the daily, and I'll explain why. Try optimized trend tracker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Or whatever. Yeah, okay.
Okay, slide that baby out. We're going to go to
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to inputs.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to, because I don't have,
All right. You see this show support line?
Yep.
Take that off. Take the next one off. The next one's off. Nope. Put that one back on. show price OTT crossing signals. Turn those off. Make sure they're off. OTT color
Yeah.
change. Turn
No,
that one
they're off.
on.
Oh, turn on. Yep.
No, that's the wrong one. It's the one above it. Okay.
Yeah.
Change the OTT period to 3.
Yeah.
And 1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. So and save as default. You can, oh, by the way, the style, you could change the colors to whatever you want.
That's okay.
Do that when you feel like it. All right. So what this is, oh, one more thing. Could you shrink that down just a little bit? The whole screen? Yeah, there you go. All right. So now all this is, if you could go back to your X48 on the daily and go to inputs. And go to style. Turn your TMA off. Turn all 3 of those off. And then go down to plot. Click those 2. And then go over to inputs. Where is it? No, hold on. Did I mess up? Oh yeah, go back over to your right. I'm sorry, to the style. And then go all the way to the bottom. Turn off lines. And then hit OK. Okay, so the reason you only want this on the daily is you're looking for a higher time frame decision. And what this does is this tells you these green and red lines about the third candle down, whether this is going to turn red and completely follow through as resistance before the change at the long again. So this is going to help you when you hit those on the daily time frame, because they come in late and everything else. You'll see your X48 triangle at the top.
Mm-hmm.
You get your yellow candle, you're short. And now it's red. So now you're going to create a red cloud. And you can actually use this as like support and resistance as it goes down. That way you don't have to panic if you get a yellow candle. You can see that the yellow candle on the daily time frame is still in that red cloud. So you only have to take it with a 50-50. Is it going to go or not? You know what I mean?
What do you mean red cloud? I don't.
Okay, well, go up here to your left where it's clearer. You don't have all the lines. There you go. See at the top there? You see how it had a green cloud going up to it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the trend bar changes.
It's between price and the line. That's the cloud. Okay.
Yes. So you can kind of judge whether or not you should be getting out of trades or not on the higher time frame for the lower time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So all this is just a visual of where price is on the process for the lower time frame.
So it's sort of a greeny. Okay.
You can change all the colors you want.
No. Is it crucial to see it clearer, the cloud?
No, it doesn't matter, because you really don't care about the cloud. It's just a reference point of where you're at in the cycle. But here's the cool part about this. Shrink it down, like way down. Okay, so if you look at this and you look at where the clouds are, at each of the top of the clouds or at the bottom of the clouds, the price has to come back to the cloud. So, for example, look at the long look at the long where your arrow is down by the bottom.
Down there.
To your left.
Oh, yeah.
No, right there in the middle, right where you were. Right there. See that one?
Yep.
Okay, you see that whole cloud right there? Kind of make a circle around that long. Right there. So you see where it turned from red to green?
Oh, yeah. Yep. On the trend bar.
On the cloud.
Oh, on the cloud. Yeah, just there.
Yeah. Now pull it back to your right a little bit. I want to see the left. Okay. Look where price came down to the cloud, where it started. Not below it, to the cloud. So these clouds come back to each other as in price. So as this cloud's pushing down, you can see as it passes each level, there's a level, it came back, touched the green. Okay, so start at the very top of the short. Let me walk you through it. Okay, so as it pushes down, you see where your fib says 50%?
Yep.
It touched the previous red cloud. See the red cloud there right by the long?
There.
Yeah, it touched it. So then it kept going.
Yeah.
There's the yellow bar across. See where your long is? Go back to your long. Right there. You see that little yellow bar next to it? Look across. Comes up, taps, and down it shoots. Right there at the short. As this short's pushing, now it's going to push to the next cloud location, which is down to the left on the cloud. To your left. Right there. It has to come back and touch where these two split.
Okay.
And it does it every single time. So where you got that short in the middle on that down run, you had a little green cloud there. That little green cloud has to be taken. Now go to your right.
Where's the little green cloud?
Where it says short. See where you see your green trend line?
Yeah.
Okay, above that red line, it's going to turn green a little bit. You may not be able to see it because it's so small.
Oh, it just turned green just in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so look across to your right now. That green cloud had to come back up and touch it. To your right, way to your right. There you go, right there. See that green cloud? It came back and it touched it. Turned, created a red cloud, and down it went. It had to come back to this red cloud down here. To your left.
Yeah, that here, it had to come back to it, yeah, which is there. It broke
Right.
and then
So you're looking at this going, okay, I'm at the top of the cloud now. I have my X48 on. I have a red candle. I have a short. I'm dropping down to the 45-minute time frame.
From the point where we are now.
Sure, just split the screen.
Yeah.
All right, so slide this one over if you can. All right, so right there at the very top is the short. Then you got to keep going up. Right, there you go, perfect.
It's up further.
Many trades are in that.
No, it's there.
Okay, so as you can see, you had all the requirements met on the daily time frame. You know you're pushing down. You're dropping down to the lower time frame now and just picking up the short as they go down. And you let them run until your daily does a turn.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so on your daily, run your trend line down from the short that it's at now with your line.
Oh, okay, because I've done on the 45. We want to do it on the day. Hang on.
Well, yeah, okay. I separate my screens. When I put one on one, does it do it on the other?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, okay. So you want off the top of these two.
Right. Straight down. So that's your trend line you're looking to break.
Yeah.
Take your
It
last
keeps.
two highs. I'm sorry, you take your last, grab another trend bar real quick. You see that red candle from the short in the middle? Down. The last candle, the red candle, down. That one right there. Up through that yellow one to your right. You
This
take the
one?
last two candles. Yep, that's the one. That's a pivot point. There's your break of structure. There's your entry. You got your yellow candle, broke your
Yeah.
trend line, down you go.
Yeah. Mhm.
Basic, basic, basic.
Well, if you've got some knowledge, it's basic. It's really, I find it really interesting because this line here, oh, sorry, this box here is that's the end of 23. This is the start of the end of 24, the start of 25. There's no brick anywhere near it.
Right.
Like it hasn't been created yet.
Yeah, price is still
And
moving in there.
yeah, and this is daily.
Yeah. So what's the date on that?
The date on the current candle,
Yeah.
31st of December.
Right. So within this time frame, look at all the trades on the lower time frame that you could have taken without even having that candle move.
Yeah, yeah. Heaps of them here.
Heaps of them.
Mm. Mm.
So it's the same formula, same routine every time.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this as in an overall trend from the daily. I'm sort of not necessarily. I mean, this could also be something that Darren might. Well, whether he can get his eye. I'll look at the pattern, but I think what you're doing like is pretty cool. Just taking trades on that 45.
Yeah, they take forever. Oh man, over the holidays, you talk about slow. Good Lord.
Yeah.
There was no volume, no movement, and I'd still set trades. I'd still win, but it was like
Yeah.
days and days.
When you're talking about this sort of thing here.
Yeah, exactly. But look at all the bad trades you're staying out of because of that.
Yeah. Because of that. That's right. Yeah. So yeah. So remember before we had this is it's changed so much. Remember there was a candle up here and then a brick here and then another little brick here and you had a wick at the bottom. It's all gone. It's like
yeah. That's why you have to let it print.
Mm.
You have to let it print.
Complete, print, create, whatever you want to call it. But then again, just because it's got another bit of a brick happening doesn't mean that's completed either.
Correct. It doesn't mean that that's not going to be 1.5 tapping that wick.
Yeah.
And then turning around, creating another yellow candle down.
Yeah.
And then off it goes. You don't know. That's why you got to wait for your 3 signal rule.
But I think also too, and I can't say that this is exact the moment. Can you see where that is actually red color and that is actually a green? See, this is a green.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that it's not completed because it hasn't turned this color
Mm-hmm.
or that color, one or the other. It doesn't really matter which one, but it has to actually to have it complete or print or whatever you want to call it. It needs to actually turn either of these colors or yellow. It doesn't matter, any one of these three.
Right. Go to your 15-minute now.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Now you've already got a
It looks like that's
on it.
completed. You got a long and you've got that. Yeah, okay.
So would you stay in this trade if you were selling it?
No way.
No way. I'm out.
No, no, you're out. That's interesting. I didn't do that yesterday. I didn't drop down because I stayed at 45. So I was
Right.
trying to work out how to uh, getting to project potential sort of movement based upon where it was. So if you look at it, this is all I could see yesterday. I could only see this with one with a short. And so that was like, okay, going to get in this trade for a sell. And I just set a TP. I think it was at the bottom of that or the bottom of the candle. I can't remember where it was. It was only a really small trade. I mean, it had, where are we? I'll just show you. In a short position, I think, well, just imagine it was at that line there. I think I did like right up here. I went above there,
That's
just
okay.
whatever. And then initially I only went down to actually, yeah, I only went down, I think, I can't remember now. Initially I put it like that and I went, oh, this is ridiculous, 0.3. Look at my stop loss. And because I just went down to the bottom of that yellow candle over to the left here.
Uh-huh.
And then I went, nah, bugger that. I'm just going to put it to the bottom of the red, I think it was. It still wasn't a lot, but yeah, I wasn't going to put it back down here. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It did actually make it down to the bottom of that yellow candle.
Right. Now take your stop loss and slide it down to the top of the blue candle or green candle.
Yeah. There.
Yeah. Now look at the trade.
Yeah, exactly.
Much better.
Well, I was just because it was really new for me. I was just playing it
Yeah,
what I felt
absolutely.
may be safe to do, but it still came up as a positive trade, and it just popped up with a TP later. Yeah, it was good. Anyway, that's just that. That's just that. So
It's the same step every single pair, every single time.
yeah. There's nothing different. How are you, Peter? You're traveling with it. It took me a little while to play with it yesterday to sort of see what was going on. And it's like anything, it's like the standard candles or Heiken-Ashi even, yet you can't you can't sort of plan it until you see what sort of paints out. But these yellow 50% candles are actually quite a boon, really. So
Mm-hmm.
what I see from the daily to this is that we're going to get a pullback, whatever, and then a continuation of sell. But it could come up here. Now, I probably, me personally, at this point, I probably wouldn't take that buy. You probably would, Tom.
Absolutely 100% I'm going
Yeah,
to.
I know. I know. If it does, we don't know yet. But that's and so the criteria that you require though is you require a long and a trend bar change to actually get into that trade.
And a yellow candle.
Um, okay, hang on a minute. That bit I'm not sure of.
What do you mean?
okay, I can understand the trend bar change. I can understand the long, but where are you going to get another yellow candle? Like next to that yellow one? The current yellow or the most recent yellow? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's just reverse this for a second, just for a second,
Yep.
and look at your top where it says short. You see the two candles up there?
Yeah. Yep.
You see where that yellow candle came back and spiked that green candle at the top?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at this candle that's being formed right now,
The brick, yeah.
the brick, to form a yellow candle out of this. When it
Ah,
prints, it's
and
going to spike
wick,
down and take
wick down
that
the
green
black
candle next to it,
and the red.
half the red because it's one and a
Mm-hmm.
half,
Yeah.
and then give me a green wick off it and begin to
Right,
push up, changing the
right,
color, giving me the long,
right.
and I'm in.
And the trend bar change,
You
yeah.
cannot assume that the candle the brick that's being printed right now is going to be just a plain green brick that will bite you in the ass every time.
Yeah.
You gotta let it print. And then once it prints that yellow candle, Tom Roy's little radar goes up, and I just wait. It's gonna give me a long. So the moment I see the next candle that prints, if this yellow candle turns that line green, I'm in. I don't care. I'm going in. If the yellow candle is formed below the green line, I'll wait till the line turns green, get the long, and then get in.
Yeah, okay.
And
Right, yeah.
again,
Because my head's still going like, hang on a minute. Well, I haven't seen it do that to go from where the brick is now to bang or to be a yellow brick. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That
but
I,
that's how all these start. That's why I'm
yeah,
saying you
I
cannot
understand.
visually watch the bricks being built. It doesn't help you.
But that, okay. So what you've got is let's just talk about the current couple of bricks, right? You've got the yellow brick there.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a red. I understand it, but I haven't seen. So if you look here, you've got
A
yellow,
green wick, yellow
green,
push, and a
yeah,
red
red.
wick push.
Yeah, I know. And then down. I understand that. Then you've got the yellow with the green, and then it goes up. Then you got a green with the red, and then it goes down. I understand that. But here's quite unusual because you've got right, sorry, yellow with a red in it. You got yellow with a red in it. Here you've got a yellow, red, and then a green.
Do you think that green candle's telling you something?
Well, is that is that likely to turn yellow, that brick?
That brick's likely to turn green.
Well, it is green now.
That's right.
It's actually completed, but nowhere else in to the left here has any of that occurred.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying it's out of the pattern. You've got two yellow with a red below, two yellow with a red below, two yellow with a reds and a green above it. Here though, you've got a yellow, a red below, and then a green to the side of it. Like that, this what I'm asking the question. Have you seen it where that green, it looks like it's completed because of the color, but or printed or whatever you want to call it. Could that turn yellow with a wick down below? Or is
The
that
way
now
I understand it, no. So I'm
okay?
expecting this to turn green. I'm expecting the next candle to turn green.
Right. So we
Because we're changing direction.
Yeah.
When I say I'm waiting for a yellow, go to your left a little bit. When I say I'm waiting for a yellow, if you look see your long to the left?
Yeah, look at that. You've got a
Yeah,
thing with
exactly.
a
That's
red
what,
and a,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. And if you look,
And then,
look at,
and then you got a couple of yellows, and then it
but
turns.
wait, you see that yellow candle that gave you the long?
This one, yeah.
Yeah. Count back 1.5 candles.
Yeah,
The next yellow candle that printed,
that one there.
count them back. One
One.
and a half.
Well, more than that, but
One and a
that's
half
okay.
is just a rule of thumb.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
Yeah,
set in stone.
you've got big thumbs, but that's okay. Yeah,
Well, whatever.
yeah.
I've been called worse.
Yeah.
But all
No,
you're
Tom,
looking for
I
is,
understand what you're saying. For it to
yeah,
come back and yeah.
it could do whatever it wants to do. Well, you're saying, is there a
Mm.
possibility of this, possibility of that? Yes.
No. Okay, so all I was looking was there was a pattern of yellow, and then all of a sudden I've got this. But when I look over here, I've got that scenario that's being created here. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
And this was a heap of consolidation in here, which is great because it'd keep you right out of it till you got that short, and then off it went. Mm. Mm. No. I was just trying to understand the pattern, that's all. And so now we're just waiting for because that brick has completed as far as I understand it.
That's how I
And we're
understand it.
yeah, so it's not going to come back and change to
As far as I
something.
know, it shouldn't. If it does,
No,
then we know
no.
they can change colors.
Yeah, but
And then
which
the
I
colors
have.
of the candles are irrelevant. All
Yeah,
I'm looking for is yellow candles at that point.
yeah. But as a saying, I've only observed this for 24 hours, so I'm not sort of too au fait yet with what potentially has happened or could happen. Um,
So if you're looking
yeah.
at this, where would you set up your trade right now? If you were going to set up a trade and walk away, where would you set it up at?
At the top of the box.
No. You see the candle of the yellow wick?
Yeah,
Which candle did it cover?
it covered this one.
There's your entry.
Yeah. Oh, and your stop would be down the bottom here.
Exactly.
So you'd have something like
At the very bottom. Very bottom.
you go all
Unless
the
you
way
have a
down there.
yellow wick to work off of, you're
Oh, you go
assuming
off
that this
the
could come back
candle.
and be tapped out, or at least 1.5.
Yeah. But the point is this could only potentially only go up to no, it might. Yeah, okay.
Go up to the top.
You
To the
reckon
bottom
up
of
here
those
somewhere?
yellow 2 bricks, to the bottom. Right there. There's your trade.
Yeah, a pretty standard sort of
You could set the
ratio.
trade and walk away. And if it runs,
Yeah.
it runs. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
But if you see before you leave and set this trade, you get your yellow candle with a wick coming down, you take the candle that got wicked. Just like to your left. You see the yellow candle where it came down and took that red candle in the middle?
Just there, yeah.
You take the red body of the brick because it's not going to come back down to it. It'll only come back 1.5.
Yeah, okay.
That's how you get the tighter stop loss.
Mm-hmm.
So you see how on that run up, you see the yellow wick with the yellow candle with the red wick right there.
That one.
You see the body of the brick next to it.
Yeah.
No, behind it, the green one. The body up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see the top.
Yeah.
You see where the candles to the right had to break it. That's where it gave you your long. That's why you make those candles your entry.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That candle then would be your entry there. Okay.
Right.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you kind of ensure yourself that it's going to continue up.
Yeah. Okay.
They take a minute. It takes a minute to get the hang of these. I've been trading with these for a while now, but it took me a minute to kind of get the feel of them because it's all time based in your head, and it's wrong. Time means nothing here.
That's right. Yeah.
All you're looking for is for setup.
Yeah. Yeah. We all have to turn into sort of bricklayers.
Right. That's exactly what it is. You just have to change your mindset.
So if we go whipping through them, AUD, CHF, we've got this. We're looking at, I mean, that's pulled down to there. But let me, that's the 45. Let's have a look at, we've got a short off on the, oh, there's a short on the yellow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's why I took this trade. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it on this one.
Yeah, on the sell.
Yep.
But it's just done that little pull up there, but it's still looking like it's continuing down.
Yep. Now it's breaking away from the yellows on the daily. I'm looking for this to break the low.
Yeah.
Which if this breaks the low, look at your trade over there on your right. Holy moly.
Yeah, I know. It's all down here.
And how many trades do you think I'm going to get out of this on the way down?
Oh, you could get half a dozen probably.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go. AUD, again, like, and the trend seems to be similar on, you got the short over here too. On these AUDs, like, well, NZD might be slightly different. That one's a little unknown at this point. We got a long on there, so that's what I'm saying. We could get that. Well, that's really entry now, isn't it?
You're at entry now if you're going to buy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're at entry now.
What's your cloud to the right? I'm sorry, cloud to the left. It's green.
Green. Yeah. So that's put a, yeah, interesting. Okay. It's just good to go through these, have a look at it. So no, this is still sell at this point. I've got a green though, so that, sorry, a yellow. We've got a yellow brick, which
what is your
mean,
daily saying?
That's red.
So you're only looking for shorts, right?
Yeah.
And what are those yellows? What are those yellows considered if they're going in the right direction?
Oh, continuation potentially.
That's right. So where did it sweep the high?
Up here.
There's your trend line.
Yeah. Yeah, across there.
Okay, so you see where you see the two up top, right there, and then you're looking for a short out of this below that trend line down to continue the down on the left because you're in the downfall.
Yeah.
And we think it's going to come back to these bottom yellow bricks, right?
Yeah, down through here.
Okay,
yeah.
So if this is a continuational candle, your trade would be where? On the 45 minute. Don't worry about what that's doing.
Yeah.
All you're interested in is getting to the bottom of these bricks.
Yeah,
on the
correct.
45 minute. So if this is a continuation, where do you take the trade?
Well, where it is now.
So how would you set your trade up?
Or would you do a sell stop on it? I mean, you could, well,
Grab a
yeah,
placeholder for me.
well, that's price now.
Uh-huh.
You would have that there.
Right there. And then down to the bottom of the brick.
There.
Right there. So now you're going to roll the dice. Are you truly going down?
It doesn't matter. It can't. Like it's only, well, actually quite tight. That's 20. It's only 20 on it. That's quite. Yeah. No.
So draw your next trend line from your second red wick at the top
Yeah. Down.
down to the other yellow red wick. Did it break your trend line down?
No.
So now you just have to make a decision. Are you
Yeah.
saying
No.
now that it's going to continue down,
Mm-hmm.
or do you think it's going to turn around?
Well, the question for me would be, where are we? Did we do our? Did we do our CPI? Hang on, 6, 7. Hang on. Oh, look at all the US news. All right. Retails. Oh, that's us. Hi. CPI happened, has it? That was yesterday, I think. Yeah. Oh, actually coming in at 1.4. I know that's New Zealand. What am I doing? Yeah, coming to, oh, actual 2.3. Oh, that's not good. Rightio. That'll push price down. I think we're going to continue down. We're now going into the Asian session too, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd roll the dice on a sell.
Okay, so let me show you something. You're not going to take a trade, but let me show you something. Hit your arrow, you see your little plus sign on the right?
Yeah.
Get below price. Get below it. Way below it. Right there. Right there is good. Right there. Now hit
Okay.
hit the button. Okay. And then you see where it says sell stop?
Yeah.
Okay, click that.
Yeah.
Now you see the line that it created, the sell, the take profit, the stop loss, all that. So you grab the sell part, don't click it, grab the stop. Grab the stop. Get off that. No, see where it says to your
Oh,
right,
yes.
where it says stop.
So, yeah.
Okay, so grab that and you can slide that up to where price is, nice and slow. Come back down.
You further?
Oh, hold on. Why didn't you? Can you open that up a little bit? Just the 45-minute one,
Yeah.
and then slide it across. There you go.
I'll get rid of this.
Okay. Okay. Now try sliding it up. Why is oh, mine's on the left. That's why. Okay. So when you get close to price, if you decide to use this, you can actually slide this up to where price is now, just slightly underneath it, just slightly,
Which is there.
which is there. And then you can set your trade and set your limits and all that. And you take profits and your stop loss and everything else. So if you hit, hold on, Brian.
Yeah.
No, your stop would be down there at the other candle. Yes, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's just moved. Yeah.
so if you drag this down, go back to your stop where it says stop. Keep dragging it down. right there. So when you're setting these up, you can actually hit, like right now, if you were to hit sell because you want to sell it, when you drag this stop up and it gets too close to price because of your spread, or you go over price, or whatever the case may be, it's going to give you a little red exclamation point warning saying you can't do this trade. You're too high. And that's how I get super close to where entry is now, to where I'm like 1 pip away from it being entered. So I'll hit sell. It'll set up now. And then I just slide my price up till it says, that's it. You can't get any closer. And then I leave it there and it triggers me in.
Oh, so hang on a minute. Let me do that. So if I hit sell now, and then
you grab that.
Yeah. And then you
and then
pull
slide
it up.
Keep going up. Keep going up. No, why don't yours give you a warning? That's weird.
I don't need warnings. Oh. And then you got to
Cancel.
modify, do you?
Hit cancel.
Yeah.
Modify is where you want to actually take your trade. So what I do is I go, you see where it says AUD 313 down at the bottom?
Yeah.
To your right. Okay, so this is where you would pick how much you're willing to lose on this trade.
Hey, percentage, yeah.
And where you say, okay, let's say
yeah, but it didn't do what you were saying though. Like, so this is
no,
now.
I'm trying it on mine actually, because I don't understand why yours didn't do it. So stop, slide it up. No, hold on. Mine didn't do it either this time. What am I doing wrong here? Huh.
Cancel that one out.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't do it.
Oh, you'd have to
weird.
modify. So if I go up here where it's just under price, and then I modify that order, doesn't really matter. Then it actually will stay there.
Right. So then go back, click right on that again.
On this?
Yeah.
Right click? No.
Yeah, right click it.
No, nothing happens.
Right click nothing.
Oh, modify. There we go.
Modify order.
Yeah.
Okay. So then if you go up here, you're currently making $2.64 on this trade.
Yeah.
If you go to the top where it says AUD risk.
Up the top where it says
right there.
AUD.
No, you just
there.
Yeah. See the 2.64?
Yeah.
Click on the arrow down. Click on the arrow up.
Oh. That gives you less than 0.01. It won't let you go below this.
Well,
because the lot size is 0.01 for whatever.
Right. So that's where you're doing your adjustments on what you're willing to lose on these trades.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Then you can modify it. This is for Darren and Peters and anybody else watching. This is when you trade on TradingView. I just got an account on TradingView that this is what Tom's. But this is where you can set this with a sell stop. I didn't think about this yesterday, but that's okay. I just market executed it.
Yeah, so you can keep moving this sell stop up right underneath price.
Yeah.
As close as you want. And that's what I do. I get it. If I'm saying it's going down.
But the point is price at 85014 or is it at 84900?
Maybe that's why it's not working. Try moving it up to that price.
No,
No.
no.
Okay, just let go of it, and then hit cancel, and it'll put it right back to where it was. There you
Yeah.
go.
84875, which is 2.5 below the current, or that price
So
of the brick.
if this triggers and it goes down to your take profit, how much are you going to make?
Yeah, $4.34. Yeah.
Well, use your
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. Yes, I will. I understand what you're saying. I had it set up before. So if I go there and you have a stop loss there and it comes down to there. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, 1.6.
1.6. You're going to
That's
make
okay.
36 pips.
Yeah.
Is that worth it to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
basically all I did yesterday. But I just did a market execution and let it run.
Right. So now consider this. Out of all the pairs that you're going to go through and set up, you're going to set up the
Mm-hmm.
daily, just like you
Mm-hmm.
do the 45-minute. They
Mm-hmm.
have to match with the
Yeah.
same trend lines, the same everything.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is watching the daily and watching the 45-minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all you're going to try and do is take the biggest trade out of the week possible.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So if this is a
Like,
daily time frame and you're
yeah,
looking at this over the week, you want this to boom one way or another.
yeah, like AUD USD.
So you
Where you
have
got
to
the short in
determine,
it.
is it worth it to take these trades for these little short trades
Well,
throughout the day? You
what
just have to
about
determine
what
what you're
about
willing to take.
what about those sorts of trades?
Yeah, exactly. Tell me when that's going to happen. Let me know when that
Well,
happens.
I reckon
Who knows?
this will break the low here. So yeah. I'm willing to look at this one for the same situation. It's hard to tell though what the TP might be.
Right. Do you care? As long as it's a win in the column?
No, no, you're absolutely right. Here, like there, same sort of thing. Stop loss would be there. And really it's TP. I reckon the TP will be below there. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you can go to 0.01.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
make another call. So
Oh yeah.
thanks for
No
that.
worries, Darren.
It was interesting. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, well, and then we've
Okay.
got non-phone payroll too. See you, Darren. Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
go too,
Thanks a
mate.
lot.
Okay,
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
bye. Yeah, this is for me. Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
take
this
that
could
trade.
no, this could easily pull back up. I know, but I've got one yellow here with it. Could be potentially a continuation. If you look at here, look at these. You got that, and then it just keeps rocking and rolling.
Yeah, but you have to see where that's at. If you'll notice, you're in a massive downtrend
Yeah,
in the middle. That's your 50% line.
yep,
So it's going to react differently than when it hits, a group of three yellow
yeah,
candles to the left,
yeah. Yeah,
and
I
you're going to
know.
get a
You've got all
reaction out of
that.
here. So
Yeah,
one
I
of two
know.
things is going to happen. This is either going to pull back and give you a
Yeah,
long, fail to break
yeah,
the short and push down. That's the short you
yeah,
want because you got to
yeah,
have your trend line across the top.
yeah, correct. Yeah, from there down. Yeah, I'll just what I'll do then is I can cancel that.
Just let it run for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Even
just
if you're
looking.
wrong and it takes off, don't worry about it.
I'm not
But
concerned
if
about
you're,
it.
if you're at the top and you got that short,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I would wait to see what happens at the turn before I got in or out. But you're already at the bottom of the move.
yeah. We look at the. Oops.
And if I could make a suggestion,
Yeah,
just clean your screen, man. All
yeah. I
those
will.
lines are going to
That's all right.
confuse you,
That's all right.
including the year to the box, the whole bit. Because you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
care. Time is irrelevant.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's fucking, yeah, it is irrelevant, isn't it? Yeah, okay, no worries. Anyway, I've got to go too. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I've got a charter I got to do today. They rang me up and asked me to do a bus run. So school
Cool.
holiday program. What do we got here? What's this coming up? Oh, it's only balance of trade. That'll be fun. What's this? FOMC minutes. Oh, that's what could change things. I reckon that's what will give us our sell. But anyway, we'll
Just
see.
watch the candles. Do what they tell you to do.
Yeah, I'll have a look at them today anyway. Well, we got that other
Bricks.
one.
Watch the bricks.
That's
Watch the
right.
bricks.
Be a
Yeah,
bricklayer.
be a bricklayer. Yeah, quite interesting. So 20 trades and you lost one.
Yep. I'm still in them.
Yeah.
My whole board up here on the right hand side is just lit up.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can show you.
Oh,
Let me show you real quick.
hang
How
on.
do I
I'll
do
just
this?
stop sharing. You gotta.
Now, let me just turn the camera around here real quick.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Look at that.
Oh, it actually shows up the trades on the
Yeah,
actual
ding,
on your
ding, ding,
list.
all the way down, whether you're buying or selling.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't even get them all in.
Yeah. No, that's all
Look
right.
at
Is that on
that.
your watch list? Is it?
Yeah,
It comes up on the watch list. Okay, yeah, I didn't because I want for that trade I took, trades I took yesterday. I wasn't even here for
right.
it, so I didn't even see what happened. It's like, okay,
Yeah. So a lot of these are, if you go down to like just for example,
hmm
go to USDCHF.
yep,
Now I said there's no way this could possibly buy, but I got in
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, and off it
Can you
went.
show it on your chart?
Yeah, it's there now.
Yeah, but we're seeing my phone.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Of course we are. Oh no, that's not it. Wrong one. Oops, that one.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I said there's no way this is going up, but I took the trade based off the orange candle, the yellow candle that changed, and the trend bar. Look at all these candles I picked up on something that wasn't supposed to keep going up.
Yeah.
So I did that 20 times yesterday, including closing out trades that won. That's not the ones I closed out.
You're
So
still
I
in this
got the
one.
down,
You're still in
and
this
then I got
trade.
the up.
Hmm.
Go to the next one, USD JPY.
I like my lines though that are in there. It went straight to the line, came back to the line, went to the line.
You can leave your charts any way you
Come
want,
back
man.
to the line. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
Just go down the line real quick. Just click all the way up. USD CAD, all of them.
Yeah.
Every single one
Oh,
of them.
sorry.
I'm in them.
USD CAD.
There's no way this should be going up. There's no way. and yet I'm in this trade for the buy.
Yeah, but it's all messy at the moment, isn't it?
Right, but it just swept the bottom liquidity,
Yeah, okay.
and now it's starting to push up. If this
Yeah.
pushes up and in 2 candles turns around and starts to sell, I'm out of the trade.
Yeah, okay. USD CHF, USD
Want it?
JPY.
I'm
That's
still
up
in
as
this one for
well.
the buy.
Yeah, yeah. USD Singapore. You don't trade this anyway, but that's going up too.
NZD
Yeah.
USD.
NZD USD, that's down. That should be selling. Yeah.
Look at that short I got.
Yeah. Yeah. Got there and down.
NZD JPY. Same thing.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at the short I got.
Yeah. Yeah. Down, and it's down. There's a
Every single
continuation.
one of them, just keep clicking up. Just keep clicking up. Won
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
NCAD.
Yeah.
Look at NCAD. Won
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I just don't even question it anymore. I just get in.
Yeah. GU, look at it.
Yeah, caught that one.
Well, that's why I reckon AU will do the same. You know, when we were at AU and you went, oh, I just think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm up 3% on this one. So that
Yeah,
1% I lost was nothing.
Nothing. That's right. Yeah.
So I just want you to think about the setup, not what the candles are doing, just the setups. Once you get your head wrapped around just the setups, the rest of the chart becomes irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay?
Got to mix up a bit of mortar for the bricks.
That's right.
Then you just cement them in place. All right then. Until tomorrow, I'll be at. Well, I'll look. I'll have some time. I've got to get ready and stuff. But I'll have a little bit of time. I'll go through and set a few up, and then I'll only be able to look at them potentially when I get back at the end of the day.
Here's what I suggest you do. Set up every single one of them. Don't necessarily take the trade, but have your placeholder box in.
Yeah.
And just watch how they run.
Yeah.
Just for the rest of the week. Even on days you know you shouldn't be trading, just continuously do it to catch your eye on how these things are running.
Yeah, we got non-farm payroll your Friday.
Right.
So
by then I'll probably be out of all the trades.
Yeah, I was going to say you'd maybe want to at that. But the FOMC minutes will probably show you a push in a certain direction. We'll just see how we go. Which is coming up today, isn't it? Is it your today? I think it is. This is New York.
It is at 11 a.m. It just happened.
Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Let's see. All right then, gentlemen. I need to go.
All right.
See you later.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care.